this is Bobby. Today I'm just going to show you how to do a couple of the elements that are here in this card. We're going to start out with creating this wood background using the set Handyman and the plank that's in that set. Then we're going to make a t-shirt using the Camouflage pattern, and that's using the set Camo Man. And then lastly, we're going to make this Welcome to the Cabin sign, and that's using the set Welcome to the Cabin. And then from there, it's just really putting the whole card together. So let's get started. First thing we'll do is create the wood background. And to do this, I like to use our Tiki Hut brown cardstock. And then I'm also using the Memento Tuxedo Black ink. And all you're going to do is just stamp the plank, and I like to start out, maybe the first one can be centered. And then on each side, you're going to match up and just stamp so that you've got a nice little seam. I'm going to do it on this side here. It's very easy to do, just eye it up. That's what's nice about clear stamps, is that you can see. Now I want to make sure I'm alternating where that seam is of the plank so that it looks really natural. And you just continue down. It does not have to be perfect. You've got a little room here because once you color it in, you're not going to see if they lined up perfectly or not. But this is how you start out. Now to color it, and on this card, for example, I just went all the way to the bottom. It's a 3-inch piece that that I adhered to our Ultra Bright and Beach White cardstock. And now it's just simply coloring in to give it the grain. Now I'm not a wood grain expert by any means, but it's just making it fun and cute. And I'm using different colors of browns, starting out with the light caramel, a light walnut, hazelnut, and then also I've got E37 in here as well. So you just take the browns, and I like to use the brush, and you color in pieces of the wood. Again, I'm never really very, I don't worry if I'm completely in the lines or not, because it all sort of blends in at the end. But the key is to kind of follow some of those black lines and just alternating the color. You could have one plank with different browns than the other plank if you want to have different kinds of woods. But I'm just going through here and filling it in. I like to take my lightest color then at the end, and I'll just kind of fill in where any areas that I haven't done. But you just want to go through like this, and you can see it starts to look really cool when you get done. You want to avoid just big lines all the way across because that wouldn't be as natural looking. But if you just kind of follow some of these lines in, and you keep filling in. And then I'll take maybe my light caramel and kind of go through the areas that I haven't done. I would obviously put more brown in each of these planks, but you can see how that begins to look. And when you're done, you'll get a look like this, which is really quite cool. Now we're going to head over to the t-shirt. I've cut out my t-shirts using my brother's scan and cut. And because for this card you need 3 of them. We're going to just do 1 today, but you can just repeat the process for all of them. I am using Memento inks in the following colors. I'm going to put away my black here. I've got desert sand, I have pistachio, bamboo leaves, and rich cocoa. And we've got various organic shapes in this set. And I should point out to you, the ones that are here nested in these circular and square images, those are just nested images. They pop right out. They're not part of that image, but they're their own individual images. So those are the pieces that you're using, the stamps that you're using to make the camouflage. I'm going to start out with this very large one, and I'll just put this across the body. This is in rich cocoa, okay? And then I'm going to use this next one in bamboo leaves. Toffee Crunch is another really nice color. I also like the Olive Grove. Can be really pretty on the camouflage. And I'm going to use another design, and I like to keep some of the smaller ones up here around the t-shirt. Oh, and this t-shirt is from the set Summer Lineup. It's one of our laundry series sets. And let's see, I think I've got pistachio here that I haven't put in. But you can just go through and just use these organic shapes any way you like until you've got enough color on it. And then to blend it all together, I like to use my YG93. This Copic color is part of our early autumn Copic collection that has just beautiful colors for the autumn season. And I'm just going to go around here filling this in and just, whoops, coloring right across all those colors. So it has a gray, or I'm sorry, a green-gray base, and that's how it looks. Now, with this t-shirt, there's a little bit of a ribbed collar edge up here, so I'm just going to color that in my YG93. And then I've got E43, which is also part of our early autumn Copic collection, and I'm going to fill in my clothespins. And so this is what you've got. Now you could fill this in if you desire to have the back side of the fabric be green. You can fill that in as well, and that gives you these t-shirts. These two are done with the YG93 over top, the stamped images. This middle one I used E43, which is more of a tan, to go across this one, so you can see they have a slightly different look. Last thing I'm going to do is just this little welcome to the cabin sign. And this is from the set of the same name. I've got this already stamped and cut out. Same thing, I'm just going to vary the wood color, the tones in the wood, by going across with different markers in the E's. And you can, make it as dark or light as you want. The last thing I like to do, though, is I absolutely love my little pigment ink in chestnut. And I like to go around the edges and just darken that a little bit, and it just gives it a really nice look. And there's my little sign. So the set has a hanger for the sign, and I just stamped that using my stamped image along with the tuxedo black ink. I stamped that right on the white, and then I popped the sign and I popped the t-shirts. This clothesline here is our natural twine, which is really fun to use. And that, a little tip, I like to just use my punch and punch out just a slight little half moon shape on the edges here so that that string can sit right in there and it doesn't move on you. And then all of these have been popped up with our 3D cushions, and that way the clothespin just goes right over the clothesline real nice. So that is this, the elements in this card, and very easy to make. Thank you.